Facebook. Hello and welcome to Some Thoughts I've Had, vlog 2. In the last vlog I did, I simply read directly from the script that was my first blog, and I put images and some music, different sounds, and I cut it with me criticising different things about what I said in the blog. But in this one, this is more of a follow-up to my second blog entry, and it gets even more confusing because I've done it after I did my final one, because I had a really good idea to do my final one before I started writing my essays for the other courses. I looked at how Facebook allows users to create an ideal online identity by writing things about themselves, personal information, updating the status, changing photographs of themselves, tagging, detagging photographs, and I thought it was quite interesting. As I was saying before about people using Facebook socially as they believe, but they're actually being quite antisocial because they're sat on their own at home or wherever, typing to people, so not really interacting with them, interacting with a past version or a text version of someone. So it makes people who are doing this think they're doing this. Hello.
Hiya.
How are you today?
Oh, good, cheers.
It also makes people who are doing this think they're doing this. And people who are doing this think they're doing this. So, do you want to come back to mine then?
Sure thing.
So, I mean, they are kind of interacting with people, maybe through Facebook chat, but if not, they're just reading messages of the past, which were written at another time. It's not direct communication, like speaking, even though this isn't really, because I'm speaking into a camera, and you're watching me speaking in the past. So, I mean, I think Facebook creates the perfect dialectical image in that it's taking lots of different elements of people's lives that they've created themselves, so images, so they can choose which images to put up, what information to put up about themselves, and sort of blend it all together with all the added bonus things, what do you call them, applications on Facebook, and other things that people have said about them on their space, to create this sort of dialectical image of themselves, this, as Catherine Hale says as well, this sort of flickering signifier identity thing. To you, I'm coming out through the computer screen, the complex computer screen. It's constantly flickering. Am I that flickering identity? Am I not real? What am I talking about? Normally when writing an essay or something, I would edit it quite a lot, so if I'm writing, even writing, handwriting, I'd scribble out a word that creeps in there by mistake. And already with this, I mean, you could probably tell that I would scribble out a lot of the words that I've blabbed out of my mouth for no reason. So it's a very different experience speaking in the vlog than writing in the blog. So the blog might be more coherent. And that also raises a question about identity for me as well, because am I more present in this? Like, my mistakes are showing through me struggling to think and string a sentence together, whereas in the blogs, am I really there, or is it sort of an edited version of me? Is it the Facebook me? Is it different? Speaking is hard. These vlogs and blogs I've been doing were to explore different ways of communicating a message across, and the question of identity comes up in each different form of communication, with the writing, sound, as I'm doing now, visual, whether it be images or moving images like you're seeing now. And it's interesting what Catherine Hale says about flickering signifiers. Just read a quote, if I can find it. Yeah, when she's talking about flickering signifiers, she says she wanted to distinguish the screen image from the flat, durable mark of print or the blast of air associated with oral speech. The signifier on screen is, as you know, a light image produced by a scanning electron beam. The screen image is deeply layered rather than flat, constantly replenished rather than durable. Each identity I have shown through forms of communication all act like flickering signifiers, just like the computer screen, seemingly constant and solid, but actually flickering and always changing. Sign out. Goodbye.